guys.
Good job, Stars. Be tough, basically.
Gold here and there.
Good game, Everett. Thank you, Ken. Hustle there, buddy. Good job. Good job, Aaron. Good Chase. Good job, Neil. Good job, George. Good job, Lennon.
Or we can drop it at his house.
I don't want to know. I want to be able to watch it when we get out of here.
Plug your ears when you go through the lobby
I
then.
know, I'm trying.
There's even a laptop on out there with it.
Testing 1, 2. Game before us wrapped up a little early, so 10-2 blowout. I don't know if it will start a little early or not. Most everybody's got the gold medal hockey game on. Understand it's 1-0 USA early in the second. Heated vest here. Second to last lap here for the Zamboni, it looks like. KOHA wearing their white uniforms again today. Designated the home
Right,
team.
maybe what's your name called on the big screen, Dave? Put it on that. Big screen, let's go. What's your name on the big screen? Number 8. They try though. They do try.
Last lap for the Zamboni. Last lap for the Zamboni. We have the white team here at the gate, ready to go out. Officials ready to head out as well. get this party started. Second matchup against the gold team in less than 24 hours. They played last night and this morning.
I want to see another hat trick, buddy. I want hat tricks from all of you.
Zamboni coming off the ice here. Boys getting the last check of the USA score before heading out. Masked around the laptop there. Hey, we've had this ref a few times, haven't we? We've had that main ref a few times. They don't call a lot of this main ref. We've had this ref a few times. I don't think he calls a lot of physical penalties. We'll see.
Is it live? Is it live?
There's absolutely nobody watching right now. It says 0. Everybody's watching the gold medal game right now.
My mom is going to watch it.
Yeah.
Wait, then why isn't she on it right now? Why isn't, wait, but it says on Facebook?
Yeah. So there's 0 viewers right now, which is fine. All right, there they go. Kalamazoo out on the ice now. They'll be wearing their white uniforms again today. Jacks will be getting ready here to make their appearance. Kalamazoo on the ice a bit early here. 3-minute countdown timer has not started. The Jacks have not made their appearance quite yet. Plus no balls. We have the full squad out there today. A little bit of interesting travel. The teams kind of spread around here, around the Muskegon area, even down to Holland, staying, and a combination of the men's hockey game on this morning and some local snow and slippery roads. Made some interesting travel into the arena today. Should be no problem for the hometown Lansing Lumberjacks. Or Lansing Lakeshore Junior Lumberjacks. The Gold.
Right? Today is the last day. The last day, okay? You guys get to decide. Is this the last game, or is the next game the last game, right? We know this team out here, right? We know this team, right? So let's go out there and let's make today the worst day of their season, okay? You have a great opportunity today. What will you do with that great? Play for each other, play hard. Let's go Jacks on three. Bring it in. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! Let's go! Come on!
You may or may not have heard that nice little speech by the coach of the Lumberjacks. Sounds like this tournament is the last of their season. Telling his boys that today is the last day, but is this the last game? That's up to you. They're trying to extend their season one more game this afternoon. The finals are at 3:15, I believe. This is the fourth game against these two teams in about a month and a half. Kalamazoo sitting 3-0 against them, which is a dangerous spot to be. All the expectations on Kalamazoo to win this game. They had a 5-4 victory in Kalamazoo, a 5-4 victory here on the North Rink a month and a half ago, and then less than 24 hours ago, a 6-3 victory. One minute, 24 seconds left on the countdown timer before we get this one started. Under a minute, so we're gonna make the walk down to the far side. Kalamazoo will be going right to left here in this first period. Last 10 seconds of the countdown for the warm-up. Noticeably colder in here this morning than last night. KOHA breaking the huddle, ready to get this semifinal game underway. The number 1 seed of the American side of the bracket here, playing the number 2 seed from the national side of the bracket, the Gold Lumberjacks. Kalamazoo will break the huddle. Gonna have Landis as the center, Wynn and Griffin on the wings. Gonna have our lefty brigade out there for defense, Connor and Chase. Turn over there. Landis has it on the stick for a moment. Knocked away from him. Dumped back out of the zone by the Lumberjacks. Put back in try zone here. Couple of K-Wings looking to chase that puck down. Stops behind. Lifts it up. Trying to get it out. Kind of redirects it towards the middle and then dumped back out. Icing will be the call here if it reaches. Waved off as Jace gets to it before it gets to the red line. That will clear all the way out. Quinn getting in position, trying to steal that away. They dump it down and offsides. Just underway, first period. 0-0 game. Sawyer out on this faceoff with Wesley and Miles. Rowan and Easton. And defense here on line number 2. Kalamazoo trying to get it forward. Rowan's got it now, passes it forward. Miles trying to use his speed, get to it first. He's able to get it into the zone. Wesley's alongside for a centering pass potentially. Centered forward, fired through there by Sauce, and it's going to be wide. Redirected. Miles is almost there for another rebound. 89 Kuzma will take it up for the Lakeshore. That's their main scoring threat, using the speeds out in front. That is going to be either blocked aside or shot wide. Kalamazoo's going to have it up. It looks like we're going to have a Lakeshore penalty here as they have a delayed penalty coming. Eastern trying to get through. Last second trying to wrap around. Knocked away. Still a delayed penalty. Kalamazoo with the extra attacker. That's straight through and not quite touched. Now touched, and we're going to have hooking 89. Their main goal scoring and threat is going to come off on a penalty. That'll keep the faceoff right down here. Landis going to be on this faceoff with Quinn and Owen. Rowan and Easton back in the defensive spots. Wins that back to Rowan. Rowan with it. Right on. Landis tries to flip it up over the goalie. Not unable to. Puck is still loose. Trying to get it out. Skating it up. Stopped by Owen. Thrown backwards. Now they get it out there. Quinn and Owen trying to catch up. Rowan backing up, trying to get it into the corner. He does. Forces it in the corner. Back behind. Easton will have it there. Has Landis up front if he can get it to him. Trying to fight it through. Gets it at least out of the zone. Checked forward. Now it's to Landis. Moving to the center. Coming in. Taken away nicely by the defense. And off some sticks and out of the zone. Lakeshore bring it up. Landis takes it back. Skating onside here. Long distance shot is off the goalie pads and covered up. Nice action there. Kalamazoo hounding the puck, getting turnovers, bringing it in. Getting some good scoring chances here early, but they've all been kept out. Change in lines here. Sawyer along with Griffin and Wesley. Connor and Jace, the defenseman. Back to Connor. Takes a shot off the boot of the defenseman. Tries to get it out. Cannot. Jace with it there. It's going to be deflected into the corner. Griffin throws it back behind. Wesley's there. Sauce is trying to get out front. Deflected nicely by the defender. Wesley's going to try to win the race and keep it in the zone. He does, but then it's rejected out. Kalamazoo doing a nice job trying to get back on. So, hard fall over there, right on the tailbone. But Wes is okay. Skating up with it now are the Lumberjacks. Just dumping it into the zone. That gets on Noble, and it's an easy glove save for him.
The Jacks are back in full strength.
As you heard, the penalties expired for the Lumberjacks. A little less than 3 minutes into this game. 9 minutes and change left. 0-0 in the semifinal game. Puck is back down. In a tough spot. Kalamazoo trying to get it out. That's back behind the net there. Rowan tried to stop it. It got through him. Griffin getting on the puck there, hounding the Jacks along the boards. Tops out, and Connor's able to clear it. Or that's Sauce. Sauce is able to clear it out. Griffin gets in the way there. Is able to keep it down into the zone, but then the Jacks get it out of there. 89 out of the box and with the puck here. Along the far boards, trying to get taken away. Sidesteps one. Tries to sidestep Easton. He's able to take it off his stick. Sawyer going to pick it up. One-on-one. He's getting towards the middle. Tries to go back. Nice little dangle there. And it's finally taken off of his stick. Miles going to step in there, tries to get it forward. Wesley tries to keep it in there. Nice battle from West, keeps it in our offensive zone. Miles going to turn with it. That's going to be loose and be in a spot to get it out of the zone. Kalamazoo's going to have to regroup. Sawyer trying to get back in. West battling. Sawyer picks up and rejected out of the zone. Rowan skating up, going to be close, and they're going to call offsides. Puck got deep in the zone. Rowan tried to take his time to get across, but just offsides here. Now, Miles is going to stay out. Another shift here with Landis and Owen. Jace and Connor out there on defense. Puck's held in. Going to be back behind the net. Looking to get it off the boards. Landis is going to come in. It's through his legs. Connor puts it forward, loose right in front. Trying to get it over there. Miles trying to keep it in. So is Landis. Miles comes out with it. Landis hits it towards the center. It's on Owen's stick, but he's not able to control it. Skated out by the Jacks now. Both teams skating hard, looking for the game's first goal here. It's going to be loose in the corner. Landis will try to get it up to Miles. Off the boards, trying to get it out of the zone. It will get out of the zone. Jacks will have to regroup, and they get back on side, but Jace will have it skating up. Skates it in towards the boards. Tries to stop, and it's taken off his stick and put into the boards there. Tries to go forward with it, kept in. Thrown forward. It's going to be back behind the net. Oh, Miles had it on the stick for a moment. Being bodied up. Trying to get it in front of the net. Trying to get it in front. Going to be cleared this way. Connor will have it. Gets it back in the fray. It's off the heel of his stick and out of the zone. Jace holding off. Throwing it, dumping it back in. Everybody's on side. Trying to get a scoring opportunity here. Jacks try to get it off the boards. They're unable to. Getting pushed here by number 8. That's going to be cleared all the way through and be an icing. Icing on the Jacks. Kalamazoo will change. Get fresh skaters out here ready to go for this next shift. Continuing to get pressure and be in a position where we've got a decent scoring chance. Just to the right of the goalie. Sawyer on this faceoff. Quinn and Griffin. Easton and Rowan. Back there. Let's get that smudge off the camera. It's back to Easton. Has it. Off the player. So he's going to try to turn and fire. Deflected in the corner. Quinn pokes it behind the net. Looking for a turnover there. Able to get it up and get it out in a dangerous spot. Back onside. Dumps it in. Kept it away from 89, who wanted to get it up the boards and potentially get an odd man rush there. That one finally is going to be skated out. Into Kalamazoo zone here. Rowan hits the floor. Buck is back behind the net. Out to the middle. Shot is off his skate. And nice for Quinn. Comes over and gets that off of 89's stick last minute before he can get a shot off. Easton's trying to clear it up.
Now Quinn gonna come with it, skating towards the center. Sawyer along the blue line, trying to make sure he stays on side. Turns, fires. It's in between his is loose in between, down in his blockers. Quick whistle there, and a stoppage. So we're right back to where we were last stoppage. Another face-off right here in our offensive zone. This time we're going to have Landis. Wesley to his right. That puck hops right over to Wesley, puts it just wide of the goal. Landis looking for a centering pass. Oh, it was right on Wesley's stick, and he didn't get a lot on it. Kind of came off his stick a little wonky. But good job by Landis. He's looking for somebody out front. Wesley's going to chase this one down. Landis is going to turn it in. Has it free. Takes a shot off the blocker and this way. Clearing it out now. Keeps it in. Trying to keep it in there. Keeps it in along the board for a moment. Still keeps it in. Dumps it a little bit further. Jack's still trying to clear. This time they will get it up and clear. Kuzma with it now. Number 89 for the Jacks. Has it on his forehand. Going across ice. Oh! Slips, has a bad edge, goes into the boards. He'll be okay. Tried to clear that past him, but he was up and recovered. Dumps it behind the net. 4 minutes to go in the first period, still scoreless. That one's rejected out of the zone by Owen. Wesley's going to pick it up. Has it for a moment, and it's taken off his stick. Connor's going to step up. Long stretch pass. He's going to try to get it there. Poked behind the defenseman there. Wesley with it. That's going to be deflected up in the air and just wide. Landis chasing it there. Pops up. Connor's going to have a shot. Gets it off. Oh, just wide right. Couple of players there looking for a redirection, unable to. This is going to be back out to Connor again. He's just going to chip it further into the corner. Landis with it right here in front of us. Jacks will have some space and some room in front of the 89 here to get it up to him. Still skating outside. He's offside. Oh, they call him onside, though. And that one's blocked and saved down. 89 was skating out in front. Can't imagine he skated onside there. They say he was. Long distance shot attempt is held by Noble. Looked like it hit him up in the chest. He covered it up. We get a stoppage. Sawyer, Miles, Quinn as our offensive skaters. Easton and Rowan are defensive skaters out there right now. That's out of the zone. Tries to go cross ice the other way. Miles gets in there. Back onside are the Jacks. Skating in. Trying to turn to his forehand. Redirected by Rowan back behind the net. Sawyer will pick it up there. Skates it out of harm's way. Passes against the boards to himself. Jacks collapse and take it away. Trying to go along the boards, unable to. They're just going to turn. It's right in front of the net. Not an ideal situation and spot for that puck to be. It doesn't come back to hurt them there. Puck is back into the zone. Miles trying to get it through over to Sawyer. He's unable to. That'll pop back out. Kalamazoo needing to get back onside. And they're just offside there. 2:14 to go in this scoreless first period. Landis back out here. Wesley, Quinn, Rowan, Easton. Turned over at the blue line. 89 has on his forehand. Hard shot through, and it's wide of the goal. Wesley picks it up, trying to clear it out. It does get out. Landis is going to be right here with it, trying to move to the middle. Moves there successfully. Long distance shot, and it hits his pads and stays right below him. Another good scoring opportunity. Another time it hits the goalie's pads and just sticks. It's like he has a magnet, and the puck is metal. No rebound opportunities as of yet. That's going to be one back to Rowan. Rowan with a hard shot, wide of the goal. Another one right through, off the goalie's stick and wide. Rowan has it there, looking to get it in.
Weston trying to win the battle there. Gets it, pokes forward to Easton. Easton gets it to Wesley. Hard shot by Landis, and it's loose. Oh, nope. And stop.
For those of you looking for a gold medal match update, we will not be getting them today, as the official hasn't reported.
That faceoff's back. Rowan. Goal! Long distance shot. That one hit his pads and snuck through for the game's first goal. Face-off win by Landis. Back to Rowan. Rowan from long distance. Nice hard low shot. Sneaks through the goalie's pads. Jacks fans trying to rally their team, even though we get the game's first goal here to Kalamazoo. Jacks skating it up. Past the first line of defense. Connor does a great job. Back check, get back in there and get it off his stick. Into the corner is Jace. 89's chasing him there. Looking around, trying to get a forwarding pass to 89. He's right in front of Noble. He has it on his stick now. That one's eventually rejected out of the zone there. Owen trying to get it away. Oh, able to sneak it past Owen and forward a little bit. That one's going to be through and an icing, I do believe. Oh, yep, icing. We got a good look of it there. It did sneak through everybody's stick and legs without being touched, so it is an icing. That'll move the face-off all the way back down to the far side. 33.5 seconds remaining. Kalamazoo need to get it out of this zone. Get out of the first period with the lead. That's pushed along the boards, but not out. Slap shot's going to be wide. Jace is going to have it here. Tries to get it off the boards again. This time not there. Covered as a hard shot on the ground. That Noble got his goalie pads on and covers it up. No rebound opportunity. 20.9 seconds to go still. Only 13 seconds of game clock come off there. That puck's back down. 89 turns and fires. It's knocked down before it gets to Noble. Griffin with it, trying to get it up. That one's deflected off some sticks. Pushed aside by our defense. Last 7 seconds here. Can the Jacks get another shot off? That's pushed out to the point. That should end it, and it does. End of the first period. Kalamazoo up 1. So we'll change sides here. Got a couple of spectators sitting where we normally would set up, so we're going to have to be a little bit further behind the net here for period 2. So we're going to make it all the way back down here for period 2. Nothing Kalamazoo. Waiting the puck drop here. Start the second period. Both goalies all set, and the puck's back down. Dumped into Kalamazoo's zone. Sawyer blocks it with his skates there. Miles after it. Off the boards. Seats all the way out of the zone. Past Rome. Back to get it. Gonna bring it up himself currently. Skating through. With speed. Shot up in the air. Just wide of the goal. They get a nice long pass out of the zone, but Rowan's back there to clear it back. A couple players take a spill, and that puck's going to end up dumped all the way back through. Deflected through the zone, so no icing there. Jacks get it out of harm's way. Rowan dumps it back up. It's off the defender. Trading it back and forth through the neutral zone. Trying to get around Easton there. Sawyer pops out. Behind the defense here. Coming back into play. Get it off of his stick for the last moment. Easton and Wesley going to come up here. Easton's just going to dump it farther back. On the far boards. Underneath. Centered through, nobody there, and it'll get kept in by Easton. That's going to get through out of the zone. Easton skating through there. Dangerous spot in the middle. Puck is just off people's sticks. Easton's able to dump it deep. Go on the far side, the other way. Rowan stepping up in a dangerous spot there. It will sneak out of the zone. Kalamazoo's back on side, though. Dumps to the other far zone here. And lifted out and to mid-ice. Got to be careful for no turnovers there. Back on side's Kalamazoo quickly there. Dumps this one back underneath the ice or behind the goalie this time. Lost track of it for a second, trying to skate it out. It's 26. Able to get it through. And offside. Held up by Kalamazoo's defense. Checking that puck away. And the Jacks are offsides. Not quite 3 minutes off the clock. 10 minutes, 29 seconds remaining here in the second. Land is on this faceoff. Puck's controlled in the neutral zone by Kalamazoo right now. Trying to get it up. Into our offensive zone. Jacks will battle for it and get it out to their zone. 89 with it there along the blue line. Moves towards the center. Rejected out by Landis. And this will roll all the way back out. Will not make it to icing. Forced to play it in the zone. They do get it out. Connor dumps it right back in. Had gained the red line, so that will not be an icing. Tries to get it out. Griffin battling it there. Quinn sitting out front, waiting for a centering pass. That's a hard shot to the side of the goal and off the side. Griffin keeps it in again. Centers it. Nobody's there. Griffin again. Doing a good job keeping it in. Connor has it. Has a shot that's deflected by defense. Griffin with the shot. Hit again. Landis trying to get a rebound opportunity. Not able to. Back out. Connor gets it back in. Trying to get back out. Quinn's got a swipe at it. Misses, and it's cleared out of the zone. Kalamazoo getting out of the zone. Back on. Oh! Hook back in. Back onside. They call it off. And we'll have a stoppage. Lots of offensive pressure here from Kalamazoo, but they're not able to get any centering passes in close. Sawyer going to be on this face-off with Wesley and Owen. Quinn and Rowan. Quinn. We've got Easton and Rowan on defense. Easton gets it up toward the blue line. Wesley takes it away. Moving on his forehand. Shoots it back the other way. Blocked down by the goalie. No rebound opportunity once again. Nice hustle play by West there. Getting the puck. Moving it to the middle on his forehand. Trying to move the goalie left to right. Shoots back to the close post. Locked out and covered up. Jack's going to be able to skate this one out. Trying to get it up to their main player. Taken off his stick nicely by Sawyer. Moving it forward. Kalamazoo trying to dump it into the zone. Easton's able to from the moment, held up by the official. Tries to turn and fire it out. Kept in for the moment by Sawyer. Move forward to frame. Has it on his stick. That's just wide. Sawyer poking out of there. Gets it forward. Off the side of the net, and it pops out. Now 89 has it, skating back the other way. Moving along the four boards. Gonna try to skate onto his forehand here. Poked out to the red line. Trying to skate to the middle. Tries to do his pass off the boards. He's not able to. Wesley gets it and will dump it down here behind the goal. Looking for a turnover here now. Off a defensive skate, trying to get through to the middle was Wesley, but it was taken away. Landis on the ice now. Long pass up to 89. Rowan steps through, has it off the boards. Chips it through to himself. Landis moving. Shot is going to be wide. Wesley going to get to the puck there. Puts it back behind the net. Off the boards. Miles forcing it along the boards again. Wesley's going to step out with it again. Moving in. Has it on his forehand off the defensive stick and to the side. Rowan's going to fly in here, try to keep it in. It gets through him. Rowan will collect it. Jack right in his pocket there. Turns around. That puck will get past the defense and roll all the way to the corner here. Miles chasing. So is Landis. That puck will skip over Easton's stick. Whoa, tripped down from behind, but no penalty called. That will be off of K-Wings. And tries to dump it back in. That's off the boards. Landis trying to pass it forward to himself. He's unable to. 89 has it. Skating alongside. He's got a center and pass. It's a little too hot, and it's too far in front. Kalamazoo trying to get that puck out. Griffin does. Regrouped by the Jacks and dumped back in. Easton will grab it. Looks like the Jacks are going to change. Trying to get that pass forward to Landis. It's locked down. Now Landis has it. Coming in. Oh! That was just incidental contact there, but they have to wait for Landis to get up and get back onside. In the meantime, the Jacks going down. Skating forward. That's loose and covered. Nice save by Noble there. Skipping puck, moving left to right. Blocks it down and covers it up. 5:42, second period. 1-0 Kalamazoo. Rowan with the game's lone goal so far. Puck is back down. Quinn is battling along the boards again. That puck pops back to Connor. Tries to get it forward to his offensive players. Quinn trying to move to the center. He's unable to. Jacks get it back in. Right in front. That's a goal. Jacks get this tying goal. And it's 1-1. Lots of scoring opportunities so far for Kalamazoo. Only able to get one in the back of the net. Jacks with just a few, but they get one. 5:22 to go. 1-1 now. Puck's back down. Along the boards, taking it up. Gets around the first defender. Moving it forward. Taken down, and that'll be a penalty on Jace for tripping. Kalamazoo going to change it up now. Changing their lines. Going to be down a man. Landis is going to be out there with Wesley. Easton and Rowan, the defenseman, asked to kill off this penalty. 5:03 to go. Down a man. Looking to kill off this penalty. Landis without his stick there as that puck's fired in. Works out. Landis is out there to himself. Looking to move to the center. 4 Jacks here. Hard into the wall. 89 has it for the Jacks. Skating it up. Wesley's able to poke it away for the time being. Get it on somebody else's stick. But then they get it right back up to 89. Skating in. Rowan trying to force him to the side. Trying to wraparound attempt. And it's held out by Noble. Good diving stop by Noble. Keeps that wraparound attempt out. Kalamazoo needs to kill off another 48 seconds here. Gonna have Sawyer and Miles. .421. Go here in a second. Sawyer wins that forward, but the Jacks will control. Miles knocks it down, tries to get it up to Sawyer, does not get through. Centering pass is just a little too long there. Get a scoring opportunity. Thrown back on. Noble's down to block it, but it's through the heights without anybody trying to get a goal. Sawyer has it now. Coming right at us. Got it on his backhand. Tries to stop. Fires it. It's off a defender and into the back of the net. Sawyer with his first goal, the game's second. Fired it. Did a nice stop. Kept it on his forehand. Slight deflection off a defender's pads. Changes the angle just enough to get by. That's goal number 2 for Kalamazoo. So, back to a 1-goal lead for Kalamazoo. Puck's right back down. In our defensive zone. Rowan battling, trying to keep it away. Ends up puck behind the net there. Miles with it now, trying to skate it out. At his feet. Thrown towards the net. Rowan stops that one. Tries to skate it out, take it away from him from behind. Rowan has it again. It's forward there. Thrown on just on the ice towards the net. Stopped by Rowan. Puck's going to chip out to Sawyer for a moment, but it gets past him. Coming up on 3 minutes. Jacks have it right out in front, taking off their stick before they can get a scoring opportunity. Kalamazoo looking to get this cleared out. Still loose behind the net. Rowan battling with the Jacks player there along the boards. 3 Kalamazoo players, 3 Jacks players along the boards. Sawyer comes out with it, skating up, lots of room. Miles is going to join him there. It's forward, off the stick. Looking to keep it in. That'll pop out of the zone, but everybody's onside. Easton has it on his backhand, trying to turn, get it back on his forehand, and dumps it down. Just a little too strong for Miles. We're on the back of the net. And on the Griffin stick. Tries to center to Sawyer. He's unable to. Now Miles with it, looking to center. That's chipped nicely away from Kalamazoo. Lyle has it underneath. Trying to get to Griffin. Griffin trying to turn with it there. Has his stick tied up. Sent out to the point, and the Jacks will skate it back. Pass to himself in space into the far corner. 1:45 to go here. Turns and fires. That's going to be out of the zone now. Oh, no, that wasn't out of the zone. Sorry. My bad. Hard to tell from here. Now it's rejected out of the zone. As we come to a minute 30. And it's in off the bench. Changing up with Sawyer. Changing a defender as well. We have Landis, Connor, Jace out there with Griffin. 89 with it, trying to get around Jace. All the way into the corner, back behind the net. Kalamazoo changing things up. Look out. Landis, Quinn, and Owen on the offense with Chase and Connor. Poked away, under 1 minute now. Landis coming up. Off the goalie's pads and covered up. Landis chose to keep that on his forehand. Got deep in the zone, threw it on net. But the goalie's able to keep it in front. 52.3 seconds to go. Here in the second. Puck's back down. Defenseman comes up and gets that puck away. It's along the boards here. Connor has it. Tries to dump it into the zone. Stopped there. Back out to the red line. Last 30 seconds. Kalamazoo has it on their stick here in the second period. Gets a long pass up to Quinn. A little too long though. Back up on the Landis' stick. Owen trying to keep it in. 20 seconds left. Jacks trying to get it back out of their zone. They do for a moment. Dumped back in. Final 10. Kalamazoo. Oh, centering pass. Nice by Landis, but a little too. Oh, Quinn with a pass or a shot through. Goes all the way through the zone. And that should do it. That does. That's the end of 2. Down both teams with a goal there in the second period, and it's going to be 2-1. Of the final 13 minutes on the clock here.
You're nervous one day.
Gonna go down to the wire again. Another 1-goal game with this goal squad from the Lakeshore. Moving to the third and final penalty, or period here in Muskegon. We'll get down here in position for this final period. Start the third. Puck is back down, and this third period is underway. Controlled for the moment by Kalamazoo. Turned over to the Jacks. Battle for it along the neutral zone. Quinn goes down hard, but he's okay. Puck is forward. Jace battling for it along with a Jacks player. Tries to turn and get it out. Quinn's going to have it in, but is unable to get a shot off there. Puck's going to be rejected out of the zone. Recovered and thrown back onside by Kalamazoo. Looking for a turnover. Landis steps up in front of that one. Turns and fires off the shin guard of a defender. To Quinn. Quinn with a hard shot. It pokes off of the skate. Knocked down. Griffin trying to get a rebound. Opportunities unable to. Kalamazoo looking to keep that in the zone, though. That's going to be rejected out past Connor, but he's got plenty of time to make a play on this. Collected by Connor. Chipped forward off the boards. Past the red line. Tries to dump it back into the zone, but it's off a stick. Landis moves to the middle again. Moving on to his forehand. Nice shot, hard shot is just held up by the blocker. Goalie reaches his arm out, knocks it down. Instead of getting a rebound opportunity, it goes right down to the ground, and he covers. Sawyer out here with Miles. And Wesley. Rowan and Beeston back on defense. Jacks with some pressure, moving up. Shot is wide of the net, and it's going to be back behind. Wesley gets it, fires it up. Sawyer gets past, and he's going to have it here, coming right towards us. As for a long-distance shot, is held and covered. Another shot.
right at the midsection of the goalie, blocks it down in, keeps it out of the zone. Gonna have a face-off. Same team, nobody's switching out. Sawyer here, Miles at the 4. In the background there is Wesley. Gets it out. Oop, that's out of the zone. Easton with it there, just trying not to get a turnover, trying to dump it back in. He has it in on his forehand, moves it to the center. It's on Wesley's backhand. He's going to try to stop and fire. It's back behind the net. 2 Jacks players there. Sawyer comes through. Back on Sawyer, and he tries to get it towards the center, and it's going to be a little too hot and get out of the whole zone. Easton's going to try to turn and fire it back the other way. It's held up along the boards. 89 comes out with it. Miles does a good job to slow him up as he tries to get to the middle. Puck's along the back of the net here. Next goal will be huge if Kalamazoo can push this to a 2-goal lead here in the third. Jack's looking to tie the game back up. That puck's a little hot. It's kept into the zone nicely. Wesley with it now will reject it out of the zone. Sawyer going to try to come up and force a turnover. He holds it up enough that Kalamazoo will come away with it and into the blue line towards the middle. Sawyer, a long distance shot. Leg blocked to the far side. Wesley goes after it there. Sawyer trying to collapse down. Take it away. Gets past Easton for the moment. He does a nice check to get it back. It's fired down, and Rowan has it now. Collapsed down in there. Rowan's back up, and the puck is covered by Noble. Whew. So, 9:36 to go. 1-goal lead for Kalamazoo, 2-1. Landis in on this face-off. Puck is down. Held up and behind the net. With Landis is Quinn and Owen. On defense is Jace and Connor. That puck gets through. Connor's able to take it away behind the net and gets it forward to Landis. Landis is going to try to center it forward and out of the zone, but number 6 for the Jacks able to direct it back in. Cleared out for the moment. Trying to get it forward. That puck will be all the way back down, touched by Connor there, so they're waving off any kind of icing. Still trying to get this out. Jack's able to get some sustained pressure. That'll be thrown all the way back out and be an icing, but at least will stop. Oh, no. Does not make it. It's got to meet the red line. It fell about 5 feet short. That's going to be cleared out. Connor was looking to dump that back in, but we had a couple players that were deep in our zone. Took them a second to get it out. Kalamazoo looking to try to dump this back into our zone. Some sustained pressure from the Lumberjacks for the first time this game. They were able to spend some time down in their offensive zone. That's finally dumped back down, but will be an icing on Kalamazoo. So that'll be a stoppage at least. Able to collect our breath here as it's 8 minutes, 19 seconds to go in this third and final period. Kalamazoo with a 1-goal lead. Puck is back down on the stick of a Jacks player. Sawyer's able to poke that ahead to himself, have a bit of a breakaway, but it's 4-on-1. Sawyer looking to rip that shot, but it's through the zone, through the house. Griffin with it, tries to get a shot off. It's off a Jacks player and back the other way. Taken away by Rowan. Sidestepping there. Has some action here. Has Sawyer alongside of him. Poked away nicely by number 14 of the Jacks. And it's back out of the zone. Trying to get it forward to 89. Taken down 2 Kalamazoo players in the Jacks collide. Number 20 for the Jacks skating through. It's loose in front and put into the sideboards. Sawyer trying to get another turnover there. They keep it away from him. That's blocked down and kept alive by Noble. He puts it behind the net. That's trying to get it forward to Miles. He does get it forward, has a little bit of room here, but then it's held back up and offsides by the Jacks. Look like they might get another rush with Miles and Sawyer. Held up along the boards, though, and put back in the offensive zone of the Jacks, and it's offside. So Landis will be taking this face-off. Landis taking it away, pokes it through. Oh, almost moved it to the zone. He had a couple players with him. That'll be dumped all the way back down behind the net. Tries to go the far side. Cannot. Trying to do a centering pass. It's held up. Owen's going to turn and fire. It's off of him there. Trying to turn and get another shot. It's underneath the goalie. And blocked down and covered. Another good opportunity for Kalamazoo. These Jack defenders in the right spot at the right time, able to block it down. Kalamazoo looking to push this to a 2-goal lead. Get a little bit more cushioning here. Puck is back down. Over to Quinn. Quinn trying to get it up to Landis. That's going to be off the net and behind. Chase down there. Contested and kept in for now. Off Owen's stick there. Going to be back behind the net. Going to go the opposite way. Quinn's going to chase it down on that side. Keeps it in for the moment. Oh, goes down. It's right behind him. They're going to try to come all the way this other far side. Owen's going to have to try to collapse down and stop it. He's unable to. They skated around him. Landis takes that away, though. Oh, but it's won back by the Jacks. And trading back and forth. That went off of a shin pad and into the Jacks' zone. Quinn with it there, pushing it forward. Under 6 minutes now. With the wide shot. Nope. Dump back down. Kalamazoo's changed out a little bit. Miles is in for Owen right now. Landis is still out there. Griffin's changing in for Quinn. Still have Connor and Jace back there. That's going to be 89 with it here. It's getting along the far side. Has a good angle. In on Noble and taken nicely behind the net by Connor. Everybody, Kalamazoo colliding down on in number 89. Keep him off the stick. Landis trying to skate it up is basically tackled down. Now trying to get a rush if they can get it in front of them, but it's dumped all the way back down. Jace does a good job clearing that away from 89. Oh, Miles is taken down by a trip. No call there. Back up. Jace with the puck there. Trying to clear it up to Miles. He does. It's kept in at the blue line by 89. Skating onto his forehand, trying to rip off a shot. He does. Blocked down by Noble and into the far corner. Trying to clear it out again. Kalamazoo unable to get this clear. They're going to play the boards. That one does sneak up and tries to and gets by. They're onside and they dump it back down. Lots of sustained pressure here from the Jacks. Another time down at their end, spending a majority of time down there. Landis is going to have it. Skates it up. Passes it over to Miles. Out to the red stripe at least. But they're going to dump it right back down. 89 coming after it again. Connor has it up and trying to get it out. It's going to be dumped behind the net. Jace is going to get it up. That time has a nice hard pass, trying to get it out. It's off. A couple Bud Luck bounces off the goalie. That was a shot from out wide that Noble blocked down. Nice save by him there. Puck sneaks out to Miles. He will clear it out. Landis tries to come up and take it away for a scoring opportunity. He's unable to. Changing out now. Landis with a long shift. You guys are all zoomed out. I'm sorry. Thought they had that zoomed in. Noble with another good save. Puck dropped, kind of leaked out to a Battlejack who was able to skate in and get a shot off, but it was right on Noble, right in his chest. Blocked down and covered. 3:44 to go. Still a 2-1 game. Kalamazoo with the lead. Sawyer out there with Owen, Wesley, Easton, and Rowan. Kalamazoo trying to flip this pressure, get it back down to their offensive zone. Jacks has spent a lot of time on offense here the last few minutes. That's rejected back by the Jacks. Rowan's going to gain the red line. Gets through the stick lift. Skating onto his forehand. Has a nice shot, but it's blocked down. There is a bit of a rebound opportunity. This is not covered. Ripped a shot by Sawyer there. Onto the far side. Owen's going to turn, tries to get it towards Sawyer, is unable to. Wesley trying to get through there, takes a spill, but he's up and skating hard back the other way. Trying to get it forward. Offside. And we'll get a stoppage. Kalamazoo changing lines again. Both teams trying to keep fresh players in. Timeout Jacks. Lakeshore Lumberjacks take their timeout. 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go. We'll get an extended break here as they want to get some time to strategize before this last push here. You oftentimes see when they have a timeout late in the third period, they will try to pull the goalie. Might be a little early for that. Puck is going to be at mid-ice. Probably see if the Jacks can continue to get that puck deep in the zone that they may pull a goalie here. We'll try to keep an eye on that. 2 minutes, 50 seconds to go. Kalamazoo with the lead. 1 goal. Puck is back down. Moved forward by 89. Skating it on his forehand. Trying to move in. He does. That's kept aside. Tries to get a wraparound attempt there. He's unable to. Griffin trying to get it out. Unable to do that. Setting up some plays, trying to get it forward to 89. Landis skates in there, trying to clear the puck out. So is Quinn. It's kept in for the time being. Jacks are electing to keep their goalie in for right now. Kalamazoo clears that one out. Landis with it along the boards, trying to get it forward. Couple of Kalamazoo wings right there to get it in to the zone. Dumped in. 2 minutes, 18 seconds. Trying to get it forward to number 89. Take it out. Landis has it here. With that much pressure, it's going to lead to some rush opportunities for Kalamazoo. Oh, taken down. Bad tripping, and absolutely no penalty call on that blatant trip of Landis Rako. That puck's going to be out here, right in front of the boards. Last 2 minutes. Sawyer's going to come up, take that puck away. Tries to get it into the zone. Sidesteps, has it on his forehand. Rips a shot from there. It's, deflected off a defender and gloved down. Thought maybe that deflection would help get it up over the goalie, but it's gloved out of the air by them. Jack's parents, very happy so far. Needing a goal though. 1 minute, 30 seconds. Tries to pass it up to Kuzma. Rowan will poke that one nice. I'm in a terrible spot for this. Let's get back. Rowan was able to poke it away, but they're kind of battling in here. That puck is just wide of the net. Empty net for the Jacks. Trying to clear it out. Gets past the defense there. Skating through. Sawyer with a breakaway here. Opportunity for an empty net goal if he can get it on his stick and get a shot off. Kalamazoo is offsides. Kalamazoo's offsides. And that'll be an offsides call. Needing fresh skaters. Gonna have Landis out there with Sawyer and Wesley, Connor and Jace. Gonna keep Sawyer and Landis out there with Wesley. Back to Connor. Connor with it. Tries to get a shot and it's blocked down. Under a minute. That's gonna pop out to Wes. Cleared over to the sideboards. 40 seconds to go. Kalamazoo looking to keep it away from 89. He has it now, though. Tries to center. It's loose. Blocked down by Noble and covered up. 30.5 to go.
30 seconds left. What a game it's been, folks.
Referee having a conversation. Timeout, Kalamazoo. 30.5 seconds remaining. Kalamazoo with the 1-goal lead here. Sawyer, Landis, Wesley, Jace, Connor with Noble. 6 Jacks players here. Trying to keep it away from 89, obviously. Last 30 seconds. Landis on this face-off. Back down to Wesley. Trying to clear it out. Sawyer trying to get physical with it here. Loose to Jace. Jace is going to try to clear it out. Does get it out of the zone. And offsides. 17.7 to go. Got to stay disciplined. Everybody wants that empty net goal, but the goal here is to try to get the last 17 seconds off the clock. Landis wins that one back to Connor. Connor trying to clear it up the ice. 12 seconds. 10, 9, 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That'll do it. Kalamazoo will win 2-1. They're able to stall the puck along the boards and keep it covered there. K-Wings win 2-1 and will be on to the finals.
Let's hear it for your goalies today, huh? They both the Jacks. Penny drop.
So, 2-1 final score. That's 4 games in the last month and a half against this Gold Lumberjack squad, and our third 1-goal victory here. Hard-fought win by Kalamazoo. They'll advance to the finals at the ADRAY tournament, silver tournament here.
They go for the K-Wings was Noble Schoenberger. Great job.
And
Good luck to the K-Wings going forward.
K-Wings will be playing in the finals here at 3:15 p.m. from, I believe, this north rink. Playing the winner of, I believe, the Lakeshore Lumberjacks red team and the Big Rapids blue team. Anticipating a showdown with Big Rapids blue, who we have a pair of close losses to. Looking forward to that game later today. We'll have it live here on Facebook. Staying with the boys till they're off the ice here. See you later today.